Hello friends, today we will study parameters influencing combing operation. In today's lecture, we will study machine settings and effect of ambient conditions. We start with the feed distance. So regarding feed distance, shorter is the feed distance, better is combing, and this feed distance generally varies from 4 mm to 7 mm. It may be 4 mm, 5 mm, 6 mm, 7 mm. And for short staple cotton, it is generally kept 7 mm. And for medium staple cotton, it is kept 6 mm or 5 mm. For long staple cotton, it is generally kept 4 mm. Because long staple cotton are generally used for very good quality yarn, and as the quality requirements are stringent, we should have lesser feed distance. So if the feed distance is lesser, we will get best results. But at the same time, we have to take care of production also, and staple length of the cotton also. So in general, we can say for short staple cotton, it is kept 7 mm, and for long staple cotton, it is kept 4 mm. Second point is type of feed. Type of feed, as we know, it is of two types, counter feed and concurrent feed. So for the same type of cotton, if we have counter feed, we will have more noil percentage as compared to concurrent feed. This topic we have already studied, that what is effect of counter feeding, concurrent feeding, which is better and why. We can again discuss it, and the conclusion is that counterfeiting is better. It extracts more oil and quality is also better. Or in other words, we can say for upgrading, the concurrent feed is good, and for good quality yarn, counter feed is good. So in general, there is a difference of 5 to 6% if we use counter feeding and concurrent feeding. Next point is detaching distance. Detaching distance is generally kept 15 mm, 16 mm to 25 mm. And detaching distance is directly proportional to the noil percentage. This is the most commonly changed setting of the comber. And whenever we change the type of cotton, or whenever requirements are changed, we can change the noil percentage by changing the detaching distance. So detaching distance is directly proportional to noil percentage. If you want to increase the noil percentage, the detaching distance can be increased, or if you want to have lesser noil percentage, detaching distance should be reduced. So this we have already studied in comber settings, and for this waste index field is there, and we are changing the settings as per our requirement. Next is point density of the combs. So in this case, previously needles were used in the old combers like Hellman, Nasmith, and generally 23 to 32 needles per centimeter are used. So few needles means high production and less noise. And more needles means less production, more noise. So it depends upon our requirement and what are our quality requirements, how much production we want, what kind of cotton we are processing. So depending upon these factors, we can have the needles per centimeter on the half lap or cylinder comb. Nowadays, sawtooth clothing is used because needles generally clog with the waste. There is a need to clean them, but to avoid this, we want robust, less maintenance clothing, which is self-cleaning also. So sawtooth clothing is stronger also, robust also, life is also good, damage is also less, and less maintenance required. So these days on the half lap and cylinder comb, sawtooth clothing is used. And there is one more practice to use universal sawtooth clothing. Means once we are fitting the clothing on the cylinder comb, it can be used for different varieties of the cotton. For every variety of cotton, we need not to change the clothing, and universal application is there. So we can process a large variety of cotton on the same clothing. So these days, sawtooth clothing is used. Next is depth of penetration of the top comb. Depth of penetration of top comb can be varied by 5 levels. We have already studied this in comber settings also. And we know that there are 5 options: 1, 0.5, 0, minus 0.5 and minus 1. So we must remember that we can extract maximum waste, maximum oil in -1 setting. So minimum waste we can extract with 1 setting. So as per our requirement, we can have the setting, and generally in the industry, the setting is kept -0.5 or 0. So depending upon the height of the top comb, noise percentage will be different, and this parameter affects the comber performance and noise percentage. Next point is piecing. As we know, in the comber, the piecing is based on the roofing system of this hut. That is, they are thatched tiles. They are placed one above another. In the same way, the cotton fringes are placed one above another, and there is overlapping of the fiber fringes, and the basic principle has been taken from this. And in this diagram, it is shown that fiber fringes are placed one above another. So after every cycle, fiber fringe is coming, and that is placed on the previously combed fringe. So PD is piecing distance, and FV is fiber package length. So there is overlapping in some area, and DL is detaching length and FL is fiber length. So fiber package length is equal to detaching length plus fiber length. So in this way, the piecing is done, this can be explained in other way also, that there is a forward movement of the detaching roller and there is a backward movement of the detaching roller also. So if V is the forward movement, R is the backward movement, then T is effective takeoff. So in Comber, their different models are using different parameters, and this is one example that forward movement is suppose 81 mm, backward movement is suppose 49.5 mm, then effective takeoff will be 31.5 mm. So this is one example of the Comber piecing, and it is taken care that backward movement is generally 60% of the forward movement in modern Comber. So this gives us good quality combed sliver. Although there may be variation in the values of the forward movement, backward movement, and effective takeoff. Now, next point is draft and drafting arrangement setting. As you know that 8 laps are fed in the comber and we are getting 2 slivers, means 1 sliver from 4 heads and 1 sliver from another 4 heads. So this sliver is drafted also. So the performance of the comber and parameter which are affecting the comber are draft and the drafting arrangement. So it may be 3/3 drafting system. It may be another type of drafting system. So how much is the total draft employed? How much is the brake draft? Which type of cords are used on this drafting arrangement? How much is the top roll pressure? So these parameters are affecting the quality of the combed sliver, and it is proper selection of the parameters is necessary for getting the good results. And the last point is ambient conditions. So in the comber, as in other textile machines also, in the whole textile department, there is a importance of temperature and relative humidity. So comber is also affected by this humidity. So if there is an excessive humidity, just like in rainy season, fibers stick to each other, cling to each other, and combing of the cotton and separation of the fibers becomes difficult. So bunches of fibers are coming, imperfections are more, and combing is not effective. So excessive humidity is also not desired. And in summer, for example, in April, May, very less humidity is there, dry atmosphere is there. So that leads to fly generation. So that is a loss to the mill, and quality of the sliver is also not good, and that creates problem for the workers also. In general, we can say that temperature and humidity should be kept in such a way that it is comfortable to the workers. So whenever we enter the department, whether it is a comber or any other, we instantly judge the temperature and humidity, and it is a general rule that if it is not comfortable for us, then also this is not good for the combed material also. So with these, we finish the topic parameters influencing combing operation. Thank you.